sermon short for the sake of Brother Ken's job. I'll try to do so. I was trying to figure out how to start this off, and my dad, as usual, gave me some great words of wisdom. He said, you can't go wrong starting with Scripture. And let's hope I don't mess that up. Isaiah 49 through 11. Zion, herald of good news, go up on a high mountain. Jerusalem, herald of good news, raise your voice loudly. Raise it, do not be afraid. Say to the cities of Judah, here is your God. See, the Lord God comes with strength, and his power establishes his rule. His reward is with him, and his gifts accompany him. He protects his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them in the fold of his garment. He gently leads those that are nursing. And people keep saying, Chris, you're a hero. Chris, you did so good. Chris, how did you think so fast? Thank you so much. You might have saved somebody's life. And I hate to say it, but all you guys are wrong. I didn't do anything. I've talked with everybody that was in there with me, and from knowing what they were saying and what they said they remember, and seeing and telling me where it was they landed, I can explain what happened to everybody except for myself. But like Ken said, I was on the front right, the very front seat on the right side against that wall. And I don't know what pictures you've seen, but if you haven't seen what the inside of the bus looked like, I had my feet in the corner between the two walls. And I had some, people had brought bags in once I was sitting down and said, can you hold these? And I was talking down on top of my feet. And after the wreckage, we were all clear of it. They were getting all our stuff out. The only thing they couldn't pull from the wreckage was a bag in that very corner. And that bag was on top of my feet when we crashed. And I didn't move my feet. Because right before we hit, I grabbed the person sitting next to me and I put them behind me. I saw it coming. I had my eyes closed. And, I felt us go off the road and pull my headphones out and looked up and saw what was happening. And then I felt the back right tire drop off and felt the bottom of the bus hit the concrete, and I knew that we wasn't getting back on the road. It was, we needed to get ready. And as we got it into the embankment of that ditch, trying to just slow down as much as possible and ease down the brakes so control wasn't lost. The wheel wasn't jerking. It was, we had all the time we could have had to get ready. And I just grabbed her and put her behind me. And, just close my eyes and say, God, please, the people are too young, because, I don't know if you know everybody on that bus, but it was a bunch of teenage girls, and, they don't have no idea what's going to happen, or what to do in this situation, because, you don't take a look at your 15-year-old daughter and go, okay, now you're going on this trip, and if you're in a crash, this is what you do. So, I grabbed her, put her behind me, and, when we hit, I watched my cousin fly across the bus and slam into the dashboard, and I went forward and I slammed my shoulder into the wall, I hit my head on the pole, and then I closed my eyes and felt somebody hit me. And I don't remember hitting anything else, and I wasn't unconscious because my eyes were open before the back end of the bus sat back down on the ground, because we hit so hard that when we hit, the bus left the ground. That's a massive vehicle we were in. And the back end comes up the ground and slams back down, and my eyes were open before we had settled. So I have no idea what happened. But when I opened my eyes, the three people that I needed to check on first, I could see one and grab the other two. And so I grabbed one and made sure she wasn't paralyzed, because from what I saw, I was absolutely terrified of what might have happened. And I pinched her leg away from me and started yelling because she woke up and realized that we had just been in an accident. So everybody started yelling. I grabbed the person that was sitting next to me and looked at her, and she just looked at me like, she has no idea where we are. And I squeezed my phone because I knew somebody was going to have to call, and I handed the phone. I said, do not drop this. Hold on to this, because you're going to have to call when we get out. And then I stood up, and I hadn't even realized I was bleeding, but I stood up and everybody calm down, we're going to be okay. And all these girls look at me and just start bawling because the entire right side of my face is covered in blood because, you get cut above your eye and it bleeds way more than it's supposed to. And as everybody can see here, I'm not hurt, I'm okay, but they didn't know that. And so I said, oh, we're gonna be fine. I couldn't even open my right eye at that point because I had so much blood in my eyelashes. But so then I'm like, oh great, and everybody's more scared. Because they're thinking, if he looks like that, he's standing up, what do I look like? But I hurt pretty bad right now, I'm in flight moving. And so then I'm trying to figure out, I gotta get these kids calm, and I knew I couldn't get us out of the bus because of the way we were landing. There's no way I was getting people out of the emergency hatch. There's no way I was gonna lift anybody out. But I figured if I pretended like I knew what I was doing till the EMTs got there, which I expected to be quite a while, maybe they'd calm down enough for when everybody got there. Everybody was was freaking out, and they would actually be easier to help out. And so I jump up there and I throw open the hatch and stand out of it, and once again, terrify everybody more than I should have, because I look right at somebody and he's just like, oh no, because if I'm the one opening the hatch, what does everybody in the bus look like? They sent him to go open the door. And I was open beforehand, but now I'm covered in blood, so I've been scared too looking at me. But, I look around and people start freaking out, and then some guy we don't even know just weed eating his yard, and he just flies over there with a brick. I don't know why he even had a brick. I don't usually put one in my pocket when I would eat, but I guess he did. And he run over there, and he starts, he's like, I'm going to break the glass. And I was like, hold on, let me get people out of the way. So, we moved people out, and, he broke the glass, and we started throwing pillows down to try to get people out. We got 2 out before the EMTs got there. By the way, the fire station was less than 100 yards away. It was right around the next curve, where the fire station was when we wrecked. So they were there before we only had 2 people out before they got there. I see this guy running, and he just dives under this bus. And he has no idea which way it's going to fall if it were to lose balance. We're not against the ground, but we're also not sitting on flat ground. The left tire is in the air, but the right side of the bus isn't on the ground. And so I don't know why I didn't fall over on this guy. He just slides right under the top of all this broken glass, and he's just like, hand me people. And so I just start trying to help people over there and slide them in. Miss Denise Rutherford, I have no idea how she did it, because like what the kids said, she got messed up over it. She ended up breaking her elbow. And she had 3 grandchildren with her. And from her seat, before she unbuckled herself, she with one hand unbuckled 3 kids and got them down to the ground. And I have no idea how that happened. There's no way that she should have been able to do that. But she did, and got herself out. Me and some people got them out. And, as the last people got out, I crawled out last, and I crawled across the guy, and we were out front of that bus maybe 20 seconds, and it settled back down. And I don't know what would happen if I didn't crawl out when it did, but I weigh more than I used to, but I don't weigh enough to hold a bus down by myself. So there's no explanation. Nothing changed from me getting out to 20 seconds later when I was out of harm's way, and that first responder was out of the way for it to settle. But God held it where it was at, and let us get out and get safe before it settled. And I didn't think about it at the time, because I was just worried about looking after people and making sure everybody was okay, because my cousin was in there and she looked banged up pretty bad. So I went over there and I was like, are you okay? And they said yes. And so I started walking off, and then I hear screams, and I turned back around, and the paramedic had somebody stabilizing the neck. And he's checking her for feeling in her legs. And I'm thinking, no way. There's no way we just got everybody out, and this is about to happen. And so I run back over there, and I dive over there, and I squeeze her hand. It's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. But then I have no idea if it's going to be all right. And I hadn't heard anything. I remember it was so quiet. I heard us hit. I heard people scream. And I only remember hearing a couple of voices. I remember hearing the first responder yell. I remember hearing some parents yell. Miss Jackie asked me if somebody was okay, and I said, yeah, she's fine. She's right here. Other than that, I don't remember hearing anything. And then it was, when I looked at her and saw how scared she was, and watched him, see if she was ever going to, in my mind, if she was ever going to walk again. I just sat back on my feet and I just heard it all at once. I heard everybody, all the screams, all the yells, all the crying phone calls, all the sirens, it all hit me all at once. And I was like, it was going to overwhelm me. I felt myself flipping in the shop. And then I just started looking around, and I saw Spencer Caroline sitting right there, and she was praying.
Oh.
She's like, please, Lord, use these people, help her maintain feeling, help these people stay strong. And that was all I needed, was a reminder that God was there. And He pulled me out of that shock, and I went right back, reassuring her. And I was like, "You're gonna be okay, because he's gonna let go in a second. You can do a back handspring and kick him in the face." She started laughing, just try to keep her there, keep her focused. And for the third time, I scared somebody. She opened her eyes, and the first thing she'd seen me since the broken bus was my bloody face again. And now she's crying again. But finally, they got me cleaned up, so I stopped scaring people. Except Scooter. Scared Scooter too. Scooter walks up, and he's checking everybody, being Scooter loving on people. And I apparently failed the concussion test because I'd been in a car accident or something. I thought it was Tuesday. And they had just put me on the backboard, and had me in my neck brace, and Scooter walks up and sees me, and I just see it in his eyes. He's terrified because he thinks, I got gauze over my head and a neck brace, and he's just terrified. But I'm like, Scooter, man, it's gonna be okay. God was in that bus with us, because the only thing that explains where I landed and how I landed and how I'm not dead right now is after I hit that wall with my shoulder and that pole with my head, God grabbed me and set me down in that open space where I would be able to check the 3 people I was worried about and calm my heart and give me peace so that I could do what I need to do to help people out. And so once again, I wasn't a hero or anything. I didn't do anything special. I just did what I happened to know how to do. I knew what shock looked like. I knew what to do from ROTC. I knew a little bit of first response stuff. I knew what to check. And God gave me peace. God calmed my heart. I don't even like the sight of my own blood. Usually when I see it, I start shaking. I can't do anything. And I'm bleeding all over other people. I'm perfectly fine. And that's nothing short of God calming me down and using me as an instrument to save His children. And so if you look for somebody to thank for saving your daughter, your niece, your grandchild's life, don't even look at me, because that was all God. I mean, if you've seen the pictures of that bus, and if you were in that bus, you know that there's no reason that all of us should be walking around right now. But we are. And that's because we were in God's will, doing God's work, and He rewarded us with safety. He saved our lives. I know I should be dead. I don't know about everybody else, but I know there's no reason I should stand up here right now, one of the least wounded. But I am. And that's nothing short of a God-given miracle. And I don't plan on wasting it, and I know they don't either. So I want to thank God and thank my amazing church family for your prayers, because nothing has the power of prayer on this earth. Thank you.